So I'm gonna be real. UFC 310 isn't the best card. We got Shavkat Rakhmonov versus iangarry, and we got Asakura versus Pantoja. But I mean, Cyril Gane versus Volkov too. Like, it's cool to see Cyril Gane back, but who honestly cares about that fight? Like, it's not the most entertaining. I think Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling is a very overlooked fight right now. I think it's going to be a very fun fight. There's going to be a lot of scrambles. I think there's going to be some surprise on the grappling end from Aljamain Sterling. I do think that Movsar is going to shine in this fight at the end. Aljamain, he's not the best striker, obviously, right? But a lot of his striking success comes from his takedowns, comes from his grappling. It comes from the threat of the takedown. We've seen this time and time again with guys like Bilal Muhammad. Not very good strikers, but they're able to have success. Even against Calvin Kattar, he outboxed Calvin Kattar. Why? Because of the takedown threat. But in this matchup, that's not going to happen. I don't see him taking down Movsar Evloev. I can see him, reversing him or back taking him in a scramble, but he's not going to secure a double leg. He's not going to secure a single leg. Movsar's game plan is going to be and should be to deny the entries of Aljamain Sterling and outstrike him on the feet. And he has the clear-cut advantage on the feet. Aljamain Sterling actually has better variety. He actually has better head kicks, and he goes to more weapons than Evloev does. But Movsar's simplistic, attacks are going to work wonders against Aljamain. Aljamain at times could use a high guard, but I don't think he's very educated with it. Guys time and time again have been able to get through his guard, like, Petr Yan, Sean O'Malley, Henry Cejudo. Like, guys are able to land on him, but you have to be able to stuff his takedowns. Movsar has shown he has, good step-in knees and knees to the body, like versus Dan Ige. I think his straight shots off the jab are going to actually land on Aljamain Sterling. This is a 3-round fight, so I'm not super concerned about, the cardio aspect. I do think if anyone gasses, it's actually going to be Aljamain, being that Evloev is going to invest in his body, in the clinch, slam knees on the body, work body kicks in the open. Just simple body attacks. I think they're going to add up. And also, Evloev actually has some decent power. He was able to hurt Arnold Allen. He hurt Dan Ige. He's hurt a few guys that, have respectable chins. So I think if he lands on Aljamain flush, eventually he will hurt him. And in the reality, he's going to put Aljamain on the back foot. I think Aljamain is going to be on the back foot 95% of the fight. And Aljamain on the back foot is not very good. When you put volume on him, he does start to panic shoot. So I think that's going to actually, contribute to him gassing as well. But yeah, I just think he's very vulnerable on the back foot. And even the shots he throws off the back foot, they're very naked and they're very open. So I see a lot of counter opportunities from Movsar. I believe he's finally going to get a finish. It's crazy to say that, but, his decision streak is going to come to an end. I see him finishing Aljamain Sterling in the 3rd round. It's going to be an accumulation TKO. I really just see the volume, the power, and Aljamain being forced on the back foot being way too much for him. This fight is not very complex, so there's not really a lot to break down. I see it going one way, and that's Movsar winning the fight. I do hope that Sterling wins the fight. Honestly, Evloev has been put in, triangles and, knee bars and things of that sort. So I could see Aljamain pulling off a submission if he's able to, secure the back. The chances of that happening is very low in my opinion. And also, the frame of Movsar, he's very stocky. He doesn't have a neck, so the rear naked choke opportunity is not really there. The knee bar, leg locks, things like that are going to be very hard to pull off. And if it happens to go to decision, I still think that Movsar will win the fight just based off of impact, eye-glancing shots. And also physical damage. I can see him kind of busting up Sterling later in the fight. So I think it's going to be a big win for Movsar Evloev. He's going to be next for the title against Ilia Topuria. I don't think he's going to beat Topuria. I think Topuria's style is all bad for him, but it will be an interesting build-up. They don't like each other. I think it's going to be a cool fight nevertheless. And yeah, Movsar is finally going to get a finish. 3rd round TKO. Knees to the body, elbows to the head in the clinch, tie plum. He's going to bust Aljamain Sterling up. That's my official prediction.
Hey, good. How are you doing? Good. Health is good?
Very good.
Keep doing what you're doing. See you.
See you soon.